Hello and welcome to my tutorial for today. How are you doing? How is your business and family doing? Today we are going to be making this short loose dress, and I have here 2 yards. I'm not using all of it because the measurement I have is very slim one. Okay, so I'm sure these 2 yards are more than enough for the tutorial. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate your comments and your likes, and if you are new, please subscribe before you leave, and also tap on the bell to get yourself notified. So for today, we'll quickly get started. I'll be cutting both the front and the back at the same time. So I'm folding first into 2 and then into 2 again, making it into 4 with a zipper allowance of about 1.5 inches. Okay, so now having neatly folded it, this is my starting point here, and this is my bust line. This is my waistline, my hip line. So the shoulder I'm working with is 15 inches at 7.5, 3 inches here for shoulder slope, and 1 inch here also for shoulder slope. Armhole is 8. Okay, I'm going to be using 7.5 inches. Okay. And because this is a sleeveless, you see the sleeve cut across the arm, so it's a sleeveless then with that ruffle around the shoulder. I'm going to be reducing the shoulder by 1 inch. Okay. Next is to place the bust measurement. To my bust, my waist and hip measurement that I'm working with, I added ease to it. I added about 2 inches. The actual bust is 32 inches, but I'll be using 34. Waist is 28, but I'll be using 30. I hope you get it. So 34 into 4 will give us 8.5, which is here. Sewing allowance of 2 inches. And then 30 into 4 will give us 7.5, 2 inches. And then hip, 35 into 4 is 8.75. Sewing allowance of 2 inches. Okay. So I'll just connect this to this. Okay. And then I'll measure this hip. Whatever I have here, I'll bring it down to the hemline. And then I'll add 1 inch to that very measurement, so that this hemline is 1 inch wider than the hip. Okay. I hope you understand this part. And then the neck width I'll use 3.5 inches, and neck volume I'll use 4 inches for the front, 1.5 or 2 for the back. I'll use 2 for the back, and then 4 for front. Okay, so neck depth for back is 2 inches, for front is 4. And then having connected all of it, I hope you saw the markings, please. So having connected all of this, I reduced my shoulder by 1 inch. I will then cut. Okay, so I've cut it out. Now, if you are making this type of style, you should have taken the round shoulder measurement of the person you are making it for. The round shoulder, I mean, is like this. Round shoulder, even across the arm. Okay, so that ruffle can sit properly. Alright. For mine, it's 39 inches. I'll be cutting about 40 inches. Okay, the remaining one should be for the one that will be tucked into the zipper allowance. Okay, and it's going to be straight. For this very one, I'll just use I'm not putting line, I'll use my bias to tape the neckline and also the armhole area. Alright, so I'm using this plain fabric for that stuff at the shoulder or neck area. Okay, each of them, the length is 59 inches. Okay, like I said, the round shoulder measurement I'm working with is 39 inches. Okay, so it's going to have a very scanty gathers, not a bulky one, just very scanty, almost invisible. All right, so I intend to use 1.5 of this. I cut 2, but I'll be using 1.5 or less than 1.5 because it's a scanty gathers. I hope you understand. So first, I'm going to use my bias to tape the neckline and the armhole of this fabric. And then when we are done with that, and possibly I'm going to be folding the hemline. Okay, there's nothing much to be done here, just to tape this neck, the armhole, then I'll join them at the shoulder, close at the 2 sides. That's all. Before we now come to this. Okay guys, so I've used bias to tape both the armhole and the neckline. Okay, I've also joined at the 2 sides, remaining the back. I left it open so that putting that stuff at the neck will be made easier. Okay, and then I measured for the shoulder, for the armhole, I measured 5 inches from this neckline, not from here. 5.5 inches, please. From here, not from here. If it's at the lower shoulder, let me see. That will be 4 inches. But from here, 5.5 inches. The same thing at this other side. Okay, and then at the center, I have 7 inches here. Okay, so that it looks like a C, a shallow C. So this is where I'll be putting that stuff at the chest line. Okay, it's going to cut across through the arm to the back. I also have the same line here, the same measurement. Okay, this is it here. Same measurement as in the front. Okay, now like I said, the round shoulder or upper part, the round measurement is 39 inches. So I'm going to measure from here to here. Okay, and also the back, which is the same thing, of course. Add it together. Whatever it gives me, I will remove it from 39. What is left will be what will be here. I hope you get it. So let's go. Okay, so the front is 13, as you can see, and then the back is 15.5. The front is 13. okay, because the front has a deeper armhole. That's why it's 13. And then the back is 15 and half. Okay. So if we add 13 and 15 and half, it's going to give us 28 and half. We're going to less it from 39. So we'll have 10.5 as what is left. Okay, so I'm going to be approximating it to 11. Okay, I'll be making it 11. Then I'll add 1 more inch, 2 more inches, one on each side for the zipper allowance, the one that will enter into the zipper allowance. I hope you get it. I'll be adding 1 inch here, 1 inch here. So we now have 13. Okay, so it means I'm going to be dividing the 13 into 2, and then we have 6 and half. So on this side we're going to have 6 and half. On this side we're going to have 6 and half. I hope you understand what I mean. This is what I mean. For this, I already folded the lower part. So what I mean is, on this side, let me put it well. Okay. So by the time I sew like this, on this side, I'm going to have 6 and half hanging off this way. On this side as well, I will have 6 and half hanging off. I hope you get that. I hope you understand. So I'm going to sew like this. Either I make my scanty gathers before I attach here, or as I attach, I will make it whichever works for you. But I think I will make my own scanty gathers before I attach it, so that I will get it perfectly well. Okay, so this was what I was trying to explain. I fixed it, and then I have 6 and half here. I hope you see it. And then 6 and half at the other side. That's what I was trying to explain. Okay, and we're almost done. All I'll do now will be to close the back and attach the zip. But before then, I'll need to neaten this place. I'll have to fold this place. Okay, I'll fold here, fold the other side, and then close the back, attach the zipper. Alright, so this here is the end result. Unfortunately, this is not going to size Miss Headless. This is way smaller than Miss Headless. Okay, this here is the back. Thank you for watching till the end, and please subscribe if you are still thinking of whether to subscribe or not, and also tap on the bell to get yourself notified whenever I upload. Till we meet in my next tutorial. I love you, take care of yourself, and please don't forget to say a word of prayers for me and for people around you. Bye.